right now. It's just not that bad.
Oh, please tell me we're playing against a red or green deck.
Yeah, red or green, and we are so happy. Jund, come on, Jund. You don't say that very often.
No. I would not say come on, Jund, for this hand.
Thoughtseize.
This is Eldrazi.
This is Eldrazi. Yeah, Relic is
This hand
Eldrazi.
a little slow. But we can get our own copy of, like, Reality Smasher.
Yeah, we can copy Reality Smasher. That'll be fun. Hi there, Fluffball. That swamp, I go like straight into Thoughtseize. I got scared.
Yep.
Because they took that vial. We were
actually fine.
I mean, we were okay, but we're worse off because vial is super good. Yeah, if they're ever gonna try to nuke the Merfolk and hate whatever's decks, they're gonna hit vial, and it's gonna really be sad.
You're talking about with bans?
Yeah, with the ban hammer. Expedition map
Yeah, they're gonna go
is a 1-drop.
Yes.
You told me it was a 2-drop earlier.
No, that was Sylvan Scrying.
I wasn't talking about that one.
You said, what's the searcher? I said, map.
The one that goes and gets anything.
Yeah, you said, what's
This
the one
one.
that goes and gets anything? I said, that's map. And you said, no, the green one. I said, that's stirrings, because we were talking about 1-drops. But I did say map.
Okay.
So, like, Tidebender's hitting nothing here. So
Yeah, we've got 2 bears in our hand, which is not great, but they're bears' devotion.
That's true. They're very devoted bears.
They are very devoted bears. Do.
But we've got double Master of Waves, so we'll be having fun.
Yep, we'll have double Master of Waves with our devoted bears, so it'll be all right. We'll be nice and wide around the giant Eldrazi things. I would like to draw another 2-drop next turn.
Like a lord.
A Lord or Reejery would be fine. I'd be fine with Reejery.
So now they get to map for either Temple or Ayavugan or Urborg. Usually Ayavugan first.
Well, we'll find out. No, I don't think Vial's going to hit a ban for a long time unless they keep nuking Modern and eventually they have to ban Vial. But I don't foresee it happening anytime soon. So.
Urborg.
Hey, we can tap for black for all our dismembers on the sideboard.
Are they in the side now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have Vapor Snag in main now. 2-drop, come on, 2-drop. Okay, land will work.
Swing 2.
And I should Violet it on there instead.
Yeah.
Because they have destruction. We can Violet in and roll it up. No, because we're going to play Master Waves anyway. And so we don't want to roll it up because we can play Phantasmal off of the Vial.
Exactly. We're going to get
Got it.
Master in a turn.
Yep.
So
No, we're
gonna
not.
Take our Tidebinder or Phantasmal. Leave your Tidebinder in your hand to tempt them to take it, because we want Phantasmal to be in our hand.
Yeah.
So give them the opportunity to mess up and take Tidebinder.
Yep. We're going to give them the opportunity to make a mistake. Nuke Modern until it's standard and they can have their damn standard Brotier. Yeah, Kira's really good here.
Did someone pull out the Necro quote? I love that quote. Yep. Primogenitor did it.
Mm-hmm.
That quote. No, if there were more cards deserving bans, they would have banned him.
Yeah.
They just had a ban update.
Mm-hmm. They're trying to figure it out.
Oh, please take the Tidebinder. Please, please, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah! Woohoo! Woohoo! I mean, we're 2 devotion down, but we get double master, so totally fine. Until Slivers is viable.
So, we don't Violet in now.
No. We can't use our Vial this turn. We use none of our mana this turn. No.
So Wander 1, Master.
I mean, do Wander right now, because otherwise it could come in tapped.
Yep.
I'm letting them know.
Oh, yeah. And then Phantasmal. So many tokens. Click the Master.
Oh. It's like I played a master, but no, I didn't. Ah, 7 tokens.
So now we're dead to damnation.
Yeah.
Don't click through combat. So maybe they have damnation and they. Oh nope.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe they have damnation and they were baiting you into dumping.
That
your
was
hand.
in my hand.
Mhm.
If they were going to concede to that, they
Should
could have
take
done
it.
something about it. They did not Thoughtseize or whatever it was correctly.
Inquisition.
They did not Inquisition
They could
correctly.
have taken your Phantasmal.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Dismember is not good because they're all too big, right?
It depends. This Eldrazi deck is so in flux. Some of them
Right.
are running the really small ones. Some of them are running the really big ones. But generally, Dismember is.
All right, so we're gonna bring in Kira. They could be Heartless, but we didn't see it.
I don't like Kira unless I see red or black. Or sorry, red
We
or
saw
white. We didn't see white.
they were
didn't see red.
targeting us and getting us to discard stuff, I guess.
Kira doesn't protect you against that. It protects your creatures.
And we're pretty well set up against the Eldrazi deck. Before the Eldrazi deck even showed up.
Bring in Tech Edges, take out Vials, because they are a discard deck.
That's true. Because they're a discard deck, we're going to take out Vials. So we have one more card to bring in.
Yeah.
Chalice isn't going to help us.
No.
Negate's not really where we're
Vapor
looking.
Snag is also bad. Because a lot of their stuff has cast.
So then we bring in Dismember and
Negates.
Kira.
We bring in Negates.
Why?
Because they're going to be casting Thoughtseize and stuff, we can still protect
I guess, yeah, we can stop the Thoughtseize.
and
We're a
then
card
Dismembers.
short. Just one?
Are we in the player draw?
We won, so we'll be on the draw.
I would probably take out a Curse Catcher for a Dismember here.
Okay.
Yeah, Eldrazi is so in flux, but I didn't see
Right, you never
any-
know what you're going to find when you play against Eldrazi, but generally it's a relatively straightforward matchup
and
for
that's
us.
terrible.
It's terrible.
But I saw mono black. So if this was white or red splash, I would say bring in Kira.
Right, but no, it seems to be mono black. This is fine.
That's great.
So we'll have plenty of time to draw our forest land.
Did you say our forest land?
Fourth.
Oh, forest. Okay. So an island go.
What if I want to play Minamo first?
Play
No.
Manamo first.
You said island. I had to follow what you said.
What?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm being really silly tonight. I don't know where it's all coming from.
I think it's coming from the soda.
It very well could be.
Would you like another?
You can keep me up all night if you give me another soda.
Okay. Sorry. Play the game. I disagree with the tempo game, because if Vial is just so bad against targeted discard, they can screw up really good hands.
Yeah.
Especially when we're on the draw, they can go turn one.
Well, we have
Thoughtseize.
the bang no vial, right?
Yeah, no Vial. No Vial out. It's bang
A vial out.
Yeah.
There. So yeah, Carrick wrote that out for us. All right. So Rejury or Rejury. They won't have to think as hard this time. I think they thought about it. They tried to think it through, and they're like, well, I don't want them to have this much devotion for the Master Ways. Now, I would have had the same amount of devotion because he'd copy something with 2 devotion. But I think that's probably what their thought process was they were trying to think,
Ooh, now they get to take a Master of Waves.
when it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it and exile that card. When this leaves the battlefield, target opponent draws a card.
So this is another reason to bring Dismember in, because you get your cards back if they're playing Thought Knot.
I don't get my cards back. I get new cards.
Well, yeah, you get a card.
Yeah, so we're probably going to hit Master of Waves. Although I can't,
Better hitting Rejury
because I can't play it next turn, yeah.
Yeah. They're much better hitting Read to disrupt the curve. It's mutable. I mean, it's
Yeah, because they don't know about Cavern.
it's technically better in the long term to take Master Waves, but it's so much. It's such a tempo gain to make you do nothing here. It's just
Right.
worth it.
Cease tap for 2 for Eldrazi. That doesn't cast tap for anything at the moment. But they've got 7 mana. Eldrazi can come out. Who's the 6 mana Eldrazi?
Oblivion Sower. Or
Conduit of Ruin.
So they're going to tutor up a big dude.
Mm-hmm. Oblivion Sower is the one that gets our lands, right?
Yeah. A lot of decks have been taking that out. It's just not good enough.
Mm.
Like, when you can regularly curve into Ulamog, why not play something that can find it for you?
Yep.
What'd they reveal?
I don't know, you distracted me. Eldrazi Temple.
What? Conduit of Ruin can't find that.
No.
So they failed to find, it says in the chat log. Interesting.
Yeah, they failed to find. Why would they?
Because whatever they're going to find, they can't cast next turn, and so they're hoping to draw lands, maybe?
Oh, because they have to put it on top.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So then, Master of Waves.
Merfolk or Eldrazi? I didn't have like Wizard or any of these other things you suggested. Really?
Yeah, Cavern is still bugged.
Yeah. A lot of cards are still bugged. I mean, that's not the biggest bug. They should definitely fix the other things first. Don't get me wrong. Oh, and Inbringer. Inbringer is 6 mana.
Yeah, or they could have had Ulamog in hand and failed to find because they only have 1.
That's possible, yeah. They
2,
fail to
4.
find because they only have 1 until in hand.
Or they're just going to sew us. Is that you sewing?
Yeah.
What are you sewing?
Oblivion.
Hey, look, they didn't reveal a Merfolk.
What?
They didn't reveal a Merfolk.
Oh, they did not. Haha. So it didn't tap.
I bet did if you look at your revealed or your exile zone, did they fail to take an island? That's your graveyard.
No.
Okay, I was wondering because sometimes they'll leave islands in there.
Yep. Sometimes. Let me read them. I don't know all the new cards yet. All right. 5/5 trample haste. When it becomes the target of a spell, counter that spell unless its controller discards a card.
That's gross.
A spell an opponent controls.
Mm-hmm. Now abilities can still target it, so you can harbinger it.
Yeah. This is not looking too hot for us.
We have another Master of Waves. That should be good.
That's true. Man, their stuff is so big, though.
It is. So
Chump them?
No, because you're getting more elementals, and they'll all grow to 3/2s.
So we'll attack for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and they'll block one of them?
You'll be playing a Master of Waves next turn.
Oh, right, we won't be attacking the Mutable.
And so you won't be attacking with Master of Waves either.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how much are you looking at here?
We're looking at 14 damage.
So...
We can probably take it.
I don't know. Like, I kind of.
But we're gonna have to chump eventually.
I kind of want to double block elementals on the Thought-Knot Seer and draw a card.
Oh, that's not bad. Well, yes, you may attack.
Even though they'll be bigger next time, like, drawing a card is so good.
Yeah.
I love drawing cards.
Alright, so we get our card. This guy will die. Spell Pierce.
Not great.
No. But we can cast it. We'll have the mana up for it.
Spreading Seas Ayabugan is great.
That is good. But we can't do that and Master of Waves. But we get Devotion if we play it.
You can Spreading Seas Ayabugan.
Oh, and then attack with Mutavault.
Mm-hmm. And attack with Mutavault and Master of Waves.
Alright, so Spreading Seas, Ayabugan.
Now notice that it will still tap for black, so they could still disfigure here. So disfiguring the Lord
Right.
makes it real bad. So they didn't know that. They tapped it for black, so it's going to expire. That's good. It means we get more information.
Okay.
So put a stop on your begin combat.
I don't know what you're thinking.
That's their begin combat. Put it on yours. They tapped it for black, which means they are going to let the mana expire before you have to fire up Mutavault.
Okay.
So now we get to see what they're going to do with it before you fire up Mutavault.
Oh, that's why we put my stop there.
Correct.
Got it.
So now the other question is, do you attack with Mutavault or do you play a Lord and not have Spell Pierce? I feel like they're going to pierce with the way they floated black.
We need pierce. They can't pierce.
I feel like they're going to do something pierceable.
Right. I'm going to fire up Mutavault.
Okay.
Because it'll have Island Walk we can get through.
So wait till you begin combat to do that.
Hi there, Bucky. Merfolks.
Okay, so now fire.
And Joe is here as well. Hi there.
Fire it up.
Oh my gosh! I can do this.
I know, but you had your button on the F2.
Please. Oh, I have to choose my color.
So, you're gonna... Hang on.
I was going to tag with the 2 Island Walk guys. They have no mana. They can't destroy anything to get rid of Island Walk.
Which means you're gonna have to block with Elemental and Master next turn to not die.
Which Master should I lose? Because we fired up Mutavault, so it's too late. We shouldn't have done that yet.
Since you're gonna have to block with the Elemental anyways, there's no sense in keeping the Master of Waves around. But you can't attack with the Lord. He does not have Island Walk.
What do you want me to do since you're playing? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Please. Will you please answer me, though?
I don't have an answer here. You can play it. This is where the expert gets deferred to.
We probably need to keep our Master.
Okay, so just
Although that doesn't pump elementals.
Because like you're gonna have to block 2 things. What 2 things do you want to lose?
Right, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If we lose Master, I mean, our Master of Waves is pumping. We'll pump Mutavault and we'll double pump our elementals. We probably want to lose our Master of Pearl Trident.
But then you have 2 less devotion for the next Master of Waves.
Well, otherwise we don't have this guy to do it, and they're all weaker.
That's true too. Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the right play or not, but we have to make a decision. And we need to get as much damage in as we can while we can. They only have 1 card in hand now, too, so it's not like we're going to get a lot of surprises.
Right. With Ayavugan cutting off their tutoring, they have to go use their map on Ayavugan and stuff. So here you have to chump.
Alright, is any one better than another?
Well,
Let's make sure they don't have trample. So this one is trample, so we'll block these 2. White?
They're paying a generic cost, they don't care.
Yeah. I have Ugin and revealed cards,
No,
so...
they don't have an island. And you have 1 less devotion.
What happened to my spreading seas?
They played an Ayavugan and kept...
Oh, and they got rid of their old Ugin.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so...
So what's the play?
We have to play Master Waves to get Chumpers.
We can't just chump. They have to trample. So
I don't know what we're going to do then.
think through all the different plays.
That's what I'm... Okay, I'm trying to do that. Okay, so Master of Waves, we're only going to get 2 tokens now. The 2 tokens will have 3 power, so we can, but they'll only have 2 toughness each, so that'll get 1 through even if we double block there.
Which is fine.
And then we'll have to chump with a master on both.
But you do get to kill the Reality Smasher.
Yeah.
Is that better than double Lord here?
I mean, double Lord, we still would have to block with both Lords and a Master of Waves, and we wouldn't have enough toughness to smash with a trample.
Okay.
So I guess it is better.
Reality Smasher's a hell of a card.
Yeah. This is really hard, actually. This is a really interesting puzzle.
Be way better on us if they hadn't got rid of our Spreading Seas.
Yeah.
So that's
Spreading
the downside
Seas.
of putting Spreading Seas on a legendary land?
That's the downside of, not the benefit of.
So the downside.
You said benefit. I'm pretty sure you said benefit.
But the benefit of it, since we're talking about those now, is that you cut off Ayabugan for a turn. You made them search for it.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, we're at 5 life. We have to be able to block all 3 of their guys. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is not winnable. We're going to have to go to game 3. Yeah, it's less bad, I guess. I don't know. Hi there, Comey.
So did they reveal anything?
Nope.
This is our survival plan.
Yeah, this is how we survive. But it's also, we're not going to win this way, I don't think.
We can't cast that. Oh, Herb we can.
We can cast this.
Does it win us the game?
We have to be able to chump with Mutavault or play a Lord and chump with it.
So
But we can kill one of their... We can kill one of the conduits.
Which means we still have to have 2 chumpers next turn.
Which we can't do.
Can we kill and chump?
No. Because even if we paid 1 Phyrexian thing and a black, we only have 3 mana, so we can't hold up Mutavault and play Lord. So that's game.
That's true.
Yep.
So did they play? Don't go here yet. Did they play a single discard spell within a graveyard?
Inquisition.
Okay, so they did not take it out. Okay. Some of these decks will board out their discard, and I don't know when they do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so what people were saying was don't show Dismember. Don't let them know that we're running that. Are we sideboarded right? Probably. I mean, Curse Catcher could come back in. We're on the play.
Yeah.
But I think Dismember can help us here. Tidebinder can come out.
What else have you got on the board?
Chalice, Kira, Hurkyl's Recall, Vial, and Snag.
I would take out Negates. They've shown that they're not as non-creature heavy.
That's true.
Um,
I'm just bringing my creatures to curve out.
yeah.
Vapor Snag to get rid of some of their guys.
They all have,
Just to swing through.
They all have cast triggers, so you can snag for lethal, but otherwise it's dangerous.
Right.
I would probably take out Spell Pierces and bring in Tidebinders and Kiras.
Take out Spell Pierce.
Yeah. The only non-creatures they've shown you are like discard spells and relics and maps.
Right. Which would be Chalice on 1, but I don't think it's enough.
No, I mean if you're taking out.
Hi there, Trig! And everybody else, Jimmy and K Dromy Roll and Dislap. Huh?
If you're taking out Spell Pierce, you're probably not bringing in Vial or Chalice for those either.
Right. Only 1 Spell Pierce is out. Because we're at 60.
Is there anything better than Spell Pierce in here?
No. Unless, actually, they get lots of mana, so negate is better than spell pierce.
Well, they get lots of mana to spend on Eldrazi spells. They don't get lots of mana to spend on non-creatures. I would actually like spell pierce better than negate here, I think.
Why?
Because all of their mana ramp is for creatures only. You can repeat it.
No, I don't understand. You need to explain it.
All of their mana ramp, their mana advantage things, say spend this to cast colorless Eldrazi spells, so negate doesn't counter those.
Warping Whale and stuff is an Eldrazi spell.
It's not. They took away the type line on those things.
Really?
They don't do tribal anymore, yeah. So
I thought that was an Eldrazi spell.
No.
Alright, so fine, we'll put spell pierce in and we'll see what happens. I mean, game 1 was really straightforward and easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they got lucky. And we're on the play again.
This is a fine hand.
Yeah, this is fine.
So you can counter their turn 1 discard spell.
Yep.
Which really
Snag is not so good because all of their a lot of their things have enter the battlefield effects, and I don't want to give them that again.
I'm really surprised they just jammed an Inquisition right into your Curse Catcher.
Right, I don't know that they necessarily. What Aaron was saying on the Girl from Wreck-It is they're just throwing their stuff out there like hammers as opposed to like scalpels.
Yeah.
Alright, blue, Lord Atlantis.
Because like I totally would have played around the Curse Catcher there. You want to be able to pick something from their hand and not kill the Curse Catcher.
Right. That's why I was thinking negate might be better. So we lose Kira?
Yep.
Okay.
It'd be hilarious if we peel a Kira.
What?
It'd be hilarious if we peel a Kira off the top.
Okay. We want to be able to attack with it.
Yeah.
Oh! Ugh! I don't want that stop there. Alright, I'm going to try to catch up on this. I can't do 3 things at once, only 2. Krabby Claus 69, thank you for following. Yeah, that's why Carrick was arguing that Pierce was better than negate. I don't know. I honestly think we have one dead card. Whatever we put in was not going to be ideal.
So I like leading Tech Edge here and leaving it open so that you can Tech Edge if they drop a land.
Alright. Laugh SC2. Thank you for following. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And we can Tech Edge hit I.
They're going to be able to get one back.
Well, okay, it's either that or I can play Harbinger and attack with Mutavault.
Right. It's either Harbinger as a bear and attack with Mutavault, or it's hold up Tech Edge to Tech Edge.
I think we just attack with Mutavault and put Tech Edge out there. Make them either, if they want their Eye of Ugin, they have to not play a land drop or they're going to lose it right away.
Yeah, and this makes their map really awkward here, because whatever they map for, you Tech Edge the other thing.
Yep.
So they can't really map until you've Tech Edged.
Mm-hmm. And we get them down to 12. Excuse me.
So yeah, they were forced to wait on map.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I can't Tech Edge yet, but now I can. As soon as I have priority. Alright, I do this as soon as I have priority. That's why I left up Tech Edge, right? So we're hitting the eye? Or are we hitting the cavern?
I think Eye is more impactful.
Yeah, I think so too. Because it doesn't even tap and it's 2 mana.
It does tap with Urborg.
Well, without tapping, it's 2 mana.
Yeah, for every spell, not for one spell.
Mm-hmm.
So now you do it.
We're going to pay black for it because it's nice and mean and dirty. Ha ha ha. Alright, so now they're going to take my Harbinger out of my hand.
Yep.
That's okay. It's just a bear at this point. We get something better. Eventually.
Unfortunately, this guy stonewalls your attackers.
For now.
So now they have to spend the rest of their turn go getting another Eye. And they already played their land drop.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ugh.
Not great. I think we actually just throw blue out.
Yeah. And then no.
Oh, we can't attack.
Surprisingly, a 4/4 is very good.
Well, what we can do if they attack is we can animate the Mutavault and double block.
That's not worth it. They'll kill your Lord.
Yeah, but I'll still have my Mutavault.
No,
I'll get a card.
You won't have your Mutavault. They'll kill your Lord.
Oh,
Damage on the Mutavault.
that's right. Never mind. Thanks. Another one?
That's okay. That means you get a free card draw when you draw a good kill spell.
Yeah. So now they know about my cavern. But yeah, you're right. We just take this. Alright. I would enjoy a Spreading Seas here.
Drawing into a Lord. Oh. Spreading Seas into Lord is better.
Yeah, Spreading Seas into Lord would have been good.
So another question here is, do you offer the Mutavault trade
Probably.
to get a card?
Yeah. Because this is going to be a 4/4. And I'm fine trading my Mutavault. I'm not hurting for lands this time.
Don't forget your land drop second main.
What?
Land drop second main.
I thought I already did.
Nope.
Oh.
So hopefully you draw into something good here.
Turn off auto yields, not concede game. What do we draw? Silvergill. Alright. And pass turn. So they did trade. That's awesome.
Yeah, which means your Silvergill blocks and trades with the next one.
Mm-hmm.